So hi guys, we're here with Ross Rango. Now our listeners are going to remember you, Ross, from the early episode where we dove into EV charging in apartments, and that was when you were in your role at the EVC, the Electric Vehicle Council. So times have changed. You're now with your new company, Vehicle Charging Solutions Australia. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, absolutely. So Vehicle Charging Solutions Australia is a new business founded by myself and my partner Dave Fenwick. Both of us worked at NHB for a long time, and we've looked at the challenge not of apartment complex EV charging, but of EV charging when you don't have anywhere on your property to park your car at all. Our new solution is aimed at solving for EV charging at home for people who park on the street in front of their house.
Great. So we've got a pretty clever looking boom system here. So for our listeners, can you give us a bit of an overview of how this system works?
Yeah, sure. So the system's comprised of a post that's a couple metres tall and goes in the front yard of the property, just behind the front fence. At the top of it, there's a swivelling, counterweighted lever arrangement that lets a boom fold down onto the property when not in use and fold out over the footpath at 2.5 metres above the footpath to carry the cable to the car. So if you imagine looking down the street at a post behind the front fence, a horizontal boom extending out from that post to bring electricity from the home to your car, letting you charge from your own solar panels or overnight off-peak. That's what we're offering.
Right, so solving the problem of those pesky EV owners who run the extension cord out of the garage or out of the front door and into the car across the street, and creating a trip hazard, of course, for everyone coming down the road.
Yeah, that's right. So as one of the guys that gets involved in electrical safety standards, I'm not a big fan of extension lead left lying on the footpath. This is not a good idea. It is exactly the sort of thing that's going to happen, though, if EV drivers don't have a better option available. And so it's up to us as the businesses that are in this space to invent that better option, bring it to market, make it available, and work with local governments so that we have permission to deploy it.
And so I understand you've been working with a particular council to trial this solution, and how's things going so far?
Yeah, so we're doing our initial trial with the City of Merri-bek. Merri-bek have given us permission to roll out 20 installations of this kind. We opened up expressions of interest at the end of September, and we have had 70 expressions of interest since then for our 20 places in the trial. It's awesome. We're looking forward to deploying all 20, getting a successful result and a successful outcome, and then rolling on to business as usual. And then from there to other local councils, other local governments that are keen to let us do similar trials.
And now if I was speaking to anyone else, I would be wondering if this is breaking any rules or regulations, but I know you're fully across that. But is there any sort of regs that would cover this type of device?
Yes, all of the usual electrical safety rules apply. The electrical product here is a Mode 2 charging cable, 15 metres length, 10 amps. That's imported by us under the standard arrangements with EESS, RCM marking and all of that. The rules relating to deploying things over footpaths in public space. In Victoria, that's the Road Management Act, Section 121. The agreements that we do between the City of Merri-bek and the resident who is getting it installed are done under that legislative instrument. If anyone really wants to get into the weeds, we can do it off the podcast. That's probably enough boring legalese for this episode.
No, that's great. That's great. And so I imagine this being already sounding like a success in terms of customer demand, and you'll flow on to other councils and other agreements and spread it the way across Australia.
Yeah, that's correct. And if there's listeners who'd like to help us with that mission, our website is www.vcsa.au. If you're a person who doesn't have off-street parking and you'd like to sign up and register with us there, as and when we get to your local council area, we'll reach out to you. We also use that list to inform which local councils we approach. So what we're doing now at this stage and at this show is building out that list of which local government areas have populations of people like Merri-bek's who, if we offer this, are ready to go. So if the listeners are out there and who are interested in helping us, jump on the website, register your interest, and we'll talk to you as and when we can deploy in your area.
Great, and I highly recommend that our listeners do that if this is a solution that'll help. As we know, Ross is a wealth of knowledge in this area, so looking forward to seeing way more of these on the street. It'll create a nice little tunnel to walk through as you go down the pavement.
That's it. Thank you very much. Appreciate your time.
Thanks, Ross.